Hey, this is John. So, just out here in the garden, and I was thinking I'm getting my EDC bag ready for my daughter today. And I was thinking about the size of some of them, and like some of them are huge. It's like you're basically carrying a full backpack in some of them, which I really don't understand. It's an everyday carry bag. You don't want to carry a full backpack around all the time. So I'm looking at something probably around 3 liter. Nothing really much more than that. It's going in my daughter's car. I do live in southern Ontario, so our winters aren't really as bad. In fact, Buffalo, New York gets a lot worse winters than we do. Just because of the way the wind goes, they get everything right off the lake. And here, well, where I live, we're considered the Miami of Canada. We don't get the big storms or anything like that. We get snow, obviously, but we really don't get anything too bad. And we live in a relatively high populated area. We don't live in a major city. We're not near, well, in the grand scheme of things, we are close to Toronto, which Toronto and the surrounding area is about 10 million people. So it's a pretty big area. If we ever needed to actually bug out and get away from people, we've got a long way to go to get anywhere. That being said, there's that many people, there's still a lot of open space, but there's so many people that if you try getting into, say, a covered area 15-20 minutes away from here, you're not going to do it. We can find little patches of woods and that, but anybody who's trying to get away from people, you're not going to be able to do it in this area. You will eventually run into somebody within a day or two. So I digress. So the EDC bag for my daughter is going into the trunk of her car. Now, she's going on 17. She's my daughter that would be fine in a city, take her outside, and she's picked up little things here and there from me, but other than that, no, she'd have a hard time making it in the wilderness. My 20-year-old daughter, I have no issues with her. In fact, I would take her if I had to bug out. She would be the first person I take with me. So I'm looking at her stuff, and I haven't got it right here with me. I'm actually out of the house now getting some stuff. Yeah, I know, looks like a house behind me, but I'm actually at my in-laws. I'm doing some stuff for their place. But, you know, if anybody's got any ideas what to go in hers, like I know, I'm going to put in a small folding knife for her, beeswax candles. They're actually quite a bit more expensive than like the little tea light candles. You can pick up a bag of tea light candles for like $5 or less, and you're probably going to get 20 or 30 of them. But beeswax candles, they burn clean. There's no soot coming off them and that. They are expensive, and they're actually hard to find, good beeswax candles. I've seen some candles out there that say they're beeswax, and then you go to light them and you still get the soot off. So they're not pure beeswax. They've got additives in them, which is hard to even find with honey nowadays. Can't find real honey. I would suggest take a look on YouTube, look it up, anything like that, how to tell whether your honey is even real, because there's so much crap coming over from Asia, like China, and that's, it's horrible. There's nothing in it worth having anything, but the only thing you're getting is maybe some of the flavor of honey, but other than that, there's nothing good in it. So like there's in her EDC bag, there's going to be a little bit of food, maybe some beef jerky, some power bars, things like that. Like I said, beeswax candles, knife, blanket to keep her warm. I've actually got a solar charger in there for her, because like nowadays everybody's on their phone all the time, henceforth, look at me. So I actually had a company actually send me a couple. I actually only asked for one, but they ended up sending me two, so one's going to go into her bag, and I'm going to take the other one out on a camping survival trip with my other daughter, and I'm going to see how well it works. Hopefully it works well. And and obviously something to light the candle with. Probably some waterproof matches, lighter, Bic lighter, something like that. Good quality lighter, not one of the cheap ones that you pick up that are, sorry, made in South Korea, that break down after about 2 or 3 days of using it and they fall apart. So Bic or Cricket lighter would be the two I would suggest for anything like that. Anything else suggested? Remembering that even if her car does break down, you know, she's not going to be far from anybody. Like she might get stuck out overnight, and that's about it. So a water bottle will go in there too with her. And the normal stuff you put in the trunk of your car for just driving around. And for 17-year-old girl, any suggestions? Drop them in the comment section. And remember, knowledge is king, so good luck to you.